My name is Safiatou Coulibaly, and I graduated at the School of Social Work here in Columbia in 2014. For 2 years and a half now, I have been working with the Legal Aid Society at the Juvenile Rights Practice in Manhattan Family Courts. And so I work in a multidisciplinary setting, which I work with lawyers, judges, doctors, all you can name it, to come up and trying to provide some type of a solution or setting for our clients that are brought to the family courts. Transition. So I'm originally from West Africa, Mali. I was born in Mali in West Africa. And I grew up with my grandmother in Senegal, which is also in West Africa. And when I was 7 years old, I was brought to France by my aunt, who was the sister of my mother after my mom passed away. And I lived in France for 10 years, which also I have to transition from Africa to Europe, learning French, going to school. And after I lived in France for 10 years, I decided to come and visit the United States. So when I came, I first came as a live-in nanny. I live in the families up in Long Island and take care of their children and help with the household work, and then in exchange to a room and about $300 a week. So I did that for about a year or two, and then I decided to go back to school. My going back to school wasn't anything to be like, oh, I'm going to be a social worker. It was mostly that I wanted to learn English. And so I started going to the free library and learning, having like a conversation setting, meeting other people who are not Native American. And I remember the librarian telling me like, oh, you should go back to school. And so I started at the community college, Hudson County Community College. Then when I got my associate degree, I got teachers that really believed on me, said that, I can do more, go get your bachelor's. And then I went to New Jersey City University and get my bachelor in sociology. But I had this one teacher who is a social worker and teaches, and so he used to talk about his work a lot. And I guess like I got inspired by him and thought that I could do it. And so I decided to go to the School of Social Work. And so that's how I get, again, all the help and all the teachers behind me and help me apply to all these schools. But Columbia definitely the first one that accepted me, and I kind of dropped everybody else. And once teachers and people around me knew that I got accepted to Columbia, they all were behind me, a big force, and like, oh my God, it's hard to get to the school. Like, you don't know how many chances you have. And they've been a big support and help, and so that's how I actually ended up in the School of Social Work here, and loved it. When I applied to the School of Social Work, I really didn't know what Columbia was or anything. I came to this country as an immigrant in 2006. And when I applied for graduate school, I kind of just applied to all the schools that were available to me, that my teachers were pushing me to apply to. And so I came, and as soon as I put foot in the school, I kind of felt welcome. I felt like I belong here, and I'm like, this is it. This is my calling. And I took it from there. First of all, I learned to work in a diverse setting. When I came to Columbia, at the beginning, you feel like you don't fit in, but then you learn to get along with people, you learn to compromise, and then you learn to be with different people, different mindset, different background, and different belief. And so I think that I took, and now in my work area, where I work with lawyers and judges and doctors and different people, different background, and especially different educational background too. I think it's kind of very helpful. Now I know how to navigate my way, or how to make them see what I bring into the table to assist and help the people that we work with.